Now, I don't know how to start this video, and I know for a fact you're not ready to watch this video because it's absolutely crazy what you're about to hear from this woman. Now, if you've been watching my videos in the past, you would know that I have made a few videos about teachers um, having sexual relationships with their students. Some of the teachers have gotten pregnant as a result of this, and a lot of female teachers have gone to prison for this, and rightly so. They're having sex with kids, young teenage boys. But this video is a little bit different. It's a little bit darker than the last ones because this individual here, she looks after infants, not teenagers, babies, from the ages of 4 and 5. Now, I don't know if you know what the word map means. MAP. Now, you might think it's a map like you look at a map if you're stranded and you need to know directions. That's my version of what the map means. But there's a new version of map, and it stands for minor attracted person. It's a soft, watered down way of saying paedophile or child molester. You need to understand they are trying their best to normalize this shit. It's the equivalent of saying, oh, it's not murder, it's just helping people go to sleep. And that's what they've tried to do with the word map. And it's not a minor attracted person, it's a paedophile. Let's call a spade, shall we? Now, let's just listen to this deranged lunatic for a second. And I'm gonna be jumping in and out of it to give my 2 cents of what this creepy bitch is saying. And she openly says that everybody in her life knows about it. So they know she's a person that's attracted to 5 year olds. And not one family member or friend has decided to ring the fucking police on this woman. It's absolutely insane. But just watch this.
This one's going to be triggering for people. Everyone in my life knows about it because I'm compulsively honest. Some people are going to look for reasons to hate when it's not really necessary. Pedophiles. If your mind automatically jumps to sex offender, child sex offender, that is not the same thing. Can choose, obviously, whether or not they're going to act on the thoughts, desires, and stuff they have. When I went to prac, there was this boy in one of the classes. He was like 4 or 5 or something. Like, he kept saying that he loved me. I got huge butterflies when I saw him. The last day that I was there, I came in to work so excited to see him. He called me a poopy head, and I cried so hard. I was so sad. I was like, he doesn't like me anymore. A child altar inside me, that was one of my child versions of myself that was having a crush on this boy.
Nope, I'm stopping that right there. That's fucking bollocks, okay? There was no inner child of yourself that was falling in love with this young boy, okay? Yes, you were a child when you were a child. That's it. There's no, oh, at this point of time, I identified as a 5 year old. That's just a fucking excuse. A bullshit, lame excuse for what you are. And what you are is a child creeper.
Um, After the childcare course, I tried to do a teacher's aid course. I'm great at communicating with kids. I stopped going to that prac as well, and I failed that course as well.
Those kids have no idea how lucky they are that you failed that test. So you can't work with these kids anymore. These little ones just dodged that bullet like Neo from the Matrix.
Just because of fear that I would feel something. I find life really fucking hard. I feel that attraction that I sometimes just can't control, and it fucks with my head. I know I don't want to with my own children, that's the thing. I just hate all of the calls to violence against pedophiles when we don't all fucking do shit. Do you know how much these people struggle within their own mind? Do you know how much they would have to hide about themselves from everyone just to feel accepted?
You say you don't want to be called a pedophile because it's different for you and people like you because you don't all fucking do shit. No, not yet. But giving an opportunity, you will act on those urges sooner or later. So don't give me this lame excuse, oh, I won't hurt these kids because it's not me that's doing it, it's my inner child that's falling in love with this child. No, it's you. You're the fucking adult, and if you are mentally challenged and have a childlike mind, then you shouldn't be working with kids. You shouldn't be working anywhere. You should be locked up somewhere, like a mental asylum. I heard mental asylums are lovely this time of year. You see, years ago, these type of people would be in a padded cell, away from society, and we were all fucking safe. We all had a childhood. Yeah, there was one or two serial killers running around, but what are you gonna do? All in all, it was safe. Now, the government won't do this because, especially our government, because our government are a bunch of pussies. But what needs to be done to these people is simple. You need to get rid of them ASAP. I don't know how you're going to do it. I have a plan, but I'm not allowed to say it because it's a little bit drastic. But something needs to be done. And we need to start talking about female predators more often because it's always men that's in the news. I know that men do the majority of these crimes, like murder, rape, child molestation, but you still need to highlight the other percentage. There's no need to say, oh, men do 90% of this. Let's ignore the 10% of what women do to kids and teenage boys. No, we need to look at this as a whole 100%. I don't give a shit if women do it only 3% at the time. That 3% needs to be looked at just as well as the 97%. Anyway, that's it for me. Thank you very much for watching. If you've got this far, I really do appreciate you. There's a comment section in the bottom. Let me know what you think. If you want to subscribe, please do so. If you want to share it, then share it. It helps me out. Thank you very much, and I will see you again next time.